Hi, and welcome to the first episode of Four Comedians, One Premise. The concept of the show is very simple. Four comedians would be doing jokes on one topic. In this episode, I'm joined by Aadar Mallik, Masoom Rajwani, and Shankar Chugani. The topic was given to me by my followers on Instagram, which is homicide. Let's get straight to it.
uh, we don't really hear the word homicide in India. यहाँ पे लोग is just like sir murder हो गया sir murder. Okay. Yeah, but murder sir. I don't think Malika Sherawat would have become popular if she was starring in Homicide. Like, I don't think that would have been. It wouldn't have. But once Ruben told me this premise, I kind of went into Google to see what homicide means, and there is a whole bunch of breakup for how people kill people. Like there is like homicide is broken into murder, capital punishment, manslaughter. Manslaughter is broken down into voluntary manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter. So it's like a whole, like in India we only say murder, and across the world everybody knows the intricacies. Like to kill kill a fetus is a feticide.
It's
To kill a
Infanticide.
infanticide is different. Fetus when it grows to an
Feticide.
then it's infanticide.
Oh.
So to systematically kill women is called femicide.
I thought
Or
Correct.
or it's called living in Bihar. Like either one works.
or Haryana.
Killing a tyrant is called tyrannicide. This is just like this adding sides is too so much. I feel like when you start killing people, you start like this is this side, this is feticide. Killing your own kid is pedicide. Killing your father is petricide. Killing your mother is matricide. And I've never gone into a fight because I think I'll be killed if someone says, "Hey, you want to step outside?" I'm all like, "No, man, I'm good. I'm going to bounce from here." So I feel like that is just before homicide. Is you want to step outside? Like Ruben, 2 दिन में ऐसे ही मिलेगा, ठीक है?
ठीक है.
तूने यूज किया दिख रहा है बिकॉज़ तेरे को इतना सारा चीज पता है.
तू इतना रिसर्च किया dude.
गूगल पे.
Yeah.
हाँ, dude.
Right now we are crippled by not laughing is because we are just absorbing the information. It's like,
Oh yeah, I was like,
मेरे को ये सब क्यों नहीं पता था?
Yeah, dude.
I was like, कुनूर में अलग इंटरनेट आ रहा है क्या? Why do I not have it?
I like there's also like this is I've written something else that I thought was funny. It's called in all of this homicide. There's also a crime of passion,
Right.
which is passion. अगर हद से ज़्यादा हो जाए, then it is a category in itself.
Okay.
Like if you kill someone with passion, then it's not a homicide anymore.
It's
Then you can call it sir murder हो गया sir. Passion ज़्यादा हो गया तो murder हो गया sir.
okay.
I don't know if there are random people जो बेमन से मार रहे हैं. Like मेरे को मन भी नहीं हो रहा है. I'm so dispassionate about this murder. देखो. This is so fucking यार.
यार बॉस ने बोला इसलिए कर रहा हूँ, नहीं तो यार EMI भरना है यार, नहीं तो.
There's one.
I like that nobody is using a gun. हम लोग खाली चाकू मार रहे हैं.
That's a cat.
I don't think homicide detectives do as much research as Shankar did. I'm sure उनको भी नहीं पता होगा कि इतने सारे side होते हैं.
मैं सुबह 1 बजे से जो रिसर्च किया उसमें मुझे ये पता चला there are a bunch of types and one of them is excusable homicide.
Okay.
Which is like an accident under lawful circumstances.
Justifiable homicide, you mean?
Yeah, no, justifiable is different.
Okay.
Yeah, justifiable is when an old lady kills a 35-year-old. Then it's okay. Then वो 35, it's the 35-year-old's fault. Because how did a 75-year-old kill you? First of all, you
Yeah,
idiot.
dude,
Yeah, true.
You're weakening the gene pool.
Excuse-
Dude,
Excusable is
killed by
different.
someone who walks with a stick, you deserve to die. Across the board. There's something called as excusable homicide, which is like self-defense or iske dowry mein 1-0 kam tha. Whatever. I also feel suicide is like homicide but work from home. It's very much in your home comfort zone. Also, I'm not shitting on people who commit suicide. I'm pro-suicide. Do whatever you want. Just, I get... Dude, I look at suicide the way I look at gay sex. Interesting, but मैं नहीं करेगा. Do whatever you do. Dude, there are people who come and whenever someone commits suicide, people come and say things like, "Oh, dude, I never expected that from him. उससे वो vibe ही नहीं आया." And I'm like, हाँ, वो भी वही बोल रहा था कि मेरा बात कोई नहीं समझता है. It's like तू डूबते हुए को बोल रहा है, चूतिया इसको तैरने को नहीं आता है. He was saying कि मेरे को नहीं समझता है. A lot of flaws. And I guess that's all I could come up with in 3-4 hours.
I think इसमें से काफी सारी jokes I have to edit ताकि मुझे problem ना
It's just suddenly you're watching everything and then you're like, Masoom ने खाली एक ही joke मारा है. This is so wrong. He's
Also,
clearly not
very
worked hard.
interesting. It'll be very interesting to see this episode and Masoom is talking, but no voice. And then
yeah, to just edit this.
करना पड़ेगा.
I just
Cut out the voice.
You know how in the West they have separate department for homicide in their law enforcement.
Yeah.
But in India ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. जो आदमी एक दिन मर्डर मिस्ट्री सॉल्व कर रहा है, अगले दिन गार्डन में जाके कपल्स को चुम्मा चाटी करने से रोक रहा है. I think it's very unfair on the guy. One day he's talking to the forensics about DNA and the structure of all that shit, and on the other day he's like, मम्मी को फोन लगाओ क्या, बताओ क्या क्या कर रहे थे तुम. It's very unfair. I think yeah.
Wow, so Patal Lok is literally like it's a documentary. Patal Lok is a documentary.
Guys, I haven't watched, so no spoilers, guys.
They realize that they're all in hell, huh? Shankar, they all realize in the end that it's actually Patal Lok.
It's actually a sci-fi.
The ending.
Yeah,
it's
well
sci-fi.
Well done.
What I want to talk about is very serious. It's homicide, but it's a very different kind of homicide. It's homicidal cannibalism. Okay. And homicidal cannibalism exists in Mother Nature and has been there for years and years. Okay, so let me start off. I want to talk about the homicides that nobody is talking about: spiders and praying mantises. Okay, they homicide सालों से चलते आ रहा है, and this is absolutely wrong. वो spider, do you know that spiders when they mate? Okay, the spider injects puts the sperm inside the female spider, and then that part shrivels up, and then the spider shrivels up and dies. And then the female spider proceeds to eat the male spider. Okay, everybody knows about praying mantises, where the female praying mantis after sex rips off the male mantis's head and eats it so that she has enough energy to last through the pregnancy and actually feed the babies. This is absolute homicide that is happening, and हमको आवाज इसके बारे में उठानी चाहिए. कुछ तो चल रहा है, and somebody has to be held accountable. There has to be a Supreme Court for spiders, and they have to be tried correctly. And you know where they started off? Okay, they started off with the sexual size dysmorphism, where the female of a particular species is much larger than the male. Okay, and that's where this whole shit started, and that's why the spiders eat the males. There are some male spiders जो इतने फट्टू हैं कि after sex they pretend to die. They pretend to die so that the female spider doesn't eat them. ये फट्टू साले. This is literally, this comes down to humans also. That's why men like, oh, मैं सो गया. No, they're pretending that they don't have to cuddle. We've got it very good, guys.
Too much honesty.
We've got it. We've got it very good. तुम लोग साले सोने का नाटक कर रहे हो just because you don't want to cuddle. यहाँ पे बेचारा अपनी जान बचाने की कोशिश कर रहा है मरने की एक्टिंग करके. Okay, and this is what happens with human beings, I think, because I feel like this was the same case in during the Neanderthals and during Homo sapiens. I think the females used to rip off the heads of human males after sex. Like if you look at any of the cave paintings, they're all the same size. Yeah, this is where the fucking patriarchy started, and this is where the misogynistic behavior in men started. Because if you understand, women, if you look at the size, like straight up size difference, that's where the sexual size dysmorphism is starting. The female lion actually hunts. I'm pretty sure Cro-Magnon man के time पे the female was like, तू जाके hunt नहीं किया तो मैं तेरे को मार डालूंगी. And that's when the males used to run out. ये पतले दुबले चूतिए लोग, ये लोग बाहर जाके, they used to do the hunting, and they were not doing hunting, by the way. We were known as foragers. We were foragers, guys. We were not doing hunting. Okay, जो spears और तुम लोग को tools मिल रहे थे, वो लोग बैठ के हम लोग, all the men were just playing video games. Those were our video games at that time. That was the Cro-Magnon man's PUBG. That is all that shit was. And that's why, because, okay, I feel the Amazonian women were true. Like they were real and they were very, very true women, because that's a perfect blend, right? It's a perfect blend of testosterone and estrogen. Men can't have that. Men had only testosterone, and that's how they wanted to control women. That's why the whole size zero shit started. That's why they're like, वो जो चाइना में था कि औरत को पैर को ऐसे छोटा करके रखो गंदे जूते में so that they don't get bigger than us. That's this shit. We've actually made this happen, and we've tried to control women that way. And this is like this. And I'm going all over the place right now because this is a rant. That's how it works, guys.
Hashtag
Because,
not all
like,
men.
not all men, fucking stupid ass. Pretty fucking true. This is what we've done throughout history. This is what we've done so that we don't allow the women to get stronger than us. This is what we're doing. I'm pretty sure evolutionarily women were meant to be stronger than us. And they, okay. Like if you look at YouTube right now, if you look at the men right now, the people who are putting up opinion pieces on YouTube, तेरे को लगता है एक Amazonian के आगे 2 मिनट उन लोग की गांड टिकेगी, वो मार के Wonder Woman can kick Superman's ass right now. Do you really think that a random YouTuber can actually stand up to a legitimate, like, strong Amazonian woman?
I can't stand up to any
woman.
Amazon show.
This started off from Homicide and has turned into gender bias, and the whole problem is that Ruben will have to face the problems because ये उसके YouTube channel पे जाने वाला है.
Well, it's what you said, so I'll be like, ये देखो ये ऐसी बातें करते हैं.
This I never would have thought after watching all of Aadar's work.
Yeah.
I never would have thought is what Aadar is unhinged. Like when you let him loose, this is because I've seen Aadar, I've seen his special, his work, him performing in improv and his acting. I've been like, I should hang out with Aadar more and know what all he thinks to get a better idea of who he is, like, backstage.
It's fucking rando thoughts, dude. It's I was like, मैं लिख रहा भी था, I was like, wait, this is too far away from the topic. And I was like, why do I care if it's too far away from the topic?
This is great. Aadar, do a rant show where you just rant for an hour and just random with homicide की जरूरत भी नहीं है. Just random. Start with pin and you will reach पता नहीं कहाँ पे.
This was great, guys. काफी मजा आया. बहुत सारे.
I think all the hate. I think all the hate that I'll get is from random men who are like I love.
All the pro men कि अरे आदमी लोग सब कुछ कर सकते हैं.
हम लोग क्या एस्ट्रोजन नहीं है? हम लोग भी एस्ट्रोजन घुसा सकते हैं अपने आप में. What do you think men are? Fuck.
Thank you for watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We have more such videos coming out soon, and I'm joined by a lot of more fun comedians. So सब्सक्राइब इफ यू हैवंट एंड लाइक शेयर वगैरह का जो भी रहता है वही कर दो हैं. थैंक्स गाइस.